Hi lads and lassies, welcome to the workshop here at Outlaw Guitars with me, Rab. Now, today is finally the day that I can tell you the story of the bandsaw. Now, some of you are just new subscribers, new viewers and that, and you don't know about the saga of the bandsaw and how I haven't got one in the workshop yet and all that kind of stuff. So, all's going to be revealed here and now. So, get a coffee, get a drink, sit down, get yourself comfortable, and let story time begin. Right, now on the 20th of September last year, on the 20th of September 2020, I bought a bandsaw on eBay for a company called Everyday Savings, and I got it round about the 4th of October. Now, when I got it, the first thing that I noticed was there was a big blobby paint on the guide rail handle. So then when I got it out more and I took off the plastic cover on the plate, there was surface rust on the plate. So I built it up and got it plugged in, and then I got some MDF out and I tried to cut it, and I only got so far and the blade would stop. So I tried tightening it and all that, done it again, blade would stop. So I phoned them up. I said to them, I says, here, did I get a brand new saw? I says, because there's surface rust on it, there's a big blobby paint on it. I says, and it'll no cut. He goes, what do you mean it'll no cut? I goes, it'll no cut, it'll only go so far, and then the blade stops. So he says, can you send me a video? And at that time I didn't know. I says, well, I'll try. And I managed to get him, and I sent him a video. And it shows you cutting it, and then the blade just stops. They got back to me, and they said, yeah, that could have probably just been a factory blade that was on it to test it. We'll send you a couple of complimentary blades, which they did. So they done that, and I put a new blade on, and I was still doing it. But what I did notice was the belt was a bit slack, so I cranked it right up. That was it. It was fine, cutting straight, doing fine, beautiful. So over the next few months I'd used it about 12 times or something like that, you know, 12, 13 times. And then all of a sudden I just started going like that, started veering off. Well, coming, if I'm cutting it's coming like that, and then it started veering off, and then the blade would jump. Oh, for fuck's sake. So I tried tightening the blade, didn't work. Made sure that the belt and all that was still tight and everything, although the belt wouldn't make the blade go like that. So I contacted them again. I goes, I've only used this over the past few months. I says, I've only used it 12 or 13 times. I says, it's working fine. And then it starts veering off now. And he goes, it probably just needing a setup. I goes, well, it was working fine the last time I used it. Why is it different now? So they helped me with all that, and they says, what we'll do is we'll send you a link to a YouTube video, go and watch that, set it up. So I watched the video, but I kind of knew how to set it up anyway, because I had a bandsaw for Aldi's, and the only reason I got rid of it was just a desktop one, and the only reason I got rid of that was that the motor, I think, stopped working, and they never had any at the time to replace it, so I got my money back. So I thought we'd get a better one and upgrade to that. Anyway, so I watched the video, I come back out, messed about with it, got it to 0.001mm, and the bearings, both ones, well, there's two at the bottom and one at the back, two at the top, one at the back. So 6 bearings altogether. Adjusted all of them to 0.001 mil, right? And I cranked the blade so it wasn't slack or anything like that. And it was still doing it. Fuck's sake, man. So I contacted them again. He goes, well, you'll need to send it back to us, we'll have a look at it for you. He says, but you're going to have to pay to send it back. I'm a fuck, man. It's your stuff. It's under warranty. You need to pay for it. And they weren't got to do it. I says, no. Fuck you. I says, you need to come and pick it up. Eventually, they says, right, we'll do that. So, they picked it up, and then I never heard anything for a wee while. I think it was about 4 weeks. So I phoned them up, I go, say, what's happening with my bandsaw? And they said, it was just needing a set-up. I goes, set up my arse, mate, it was needing more than a set-up. He says, but there was, because I packaged it, there was some bits arrived damaged. I go, nah, you're at it. He said, but we'll replace them, that's not a problem, we'll send it back to you. I goes, I don't want that one. I told you at the beginning it didn't look new, it looked second hand or as if somebody had sent it back or something. I don't want that one, I want a replacement one. We're not going to do that, you need that one back or tough shit. I went, is that the case? Fair enough. And they also wanted me to pay for them to return it to me. I'm like, fuck off. Time went by, never heard nothing back. And then I contacted Citizens Advice. So they says, yeah, we'll get in contact with them now. Fair enough, great. Time went by again. What's going on, man? So I phoned them up. By this time, this was July last year. Yeah, before I went to Crimson. So it'll be July last year. And I phoned them up and he goes, yeah, Mr. Knox, he says that they would send it back to you free of charge. I says, I'm not wanting that one back. I says, it wasn't new to start with. Why would I want that one back? Again, they were just being arses with me. So, Citizens Advice was as much use as tits in a bill. And I even complained about them because they weren't keeping in contact with me. So eventually, like December there, when I went back down to Crimson, I'd ordered papers for the court for to claim back. So while I was down there I couldn't put them in, and then January I was no well, so I put in the papers in February there, and then they went in on 15th, so that Everyday Savings knew that papers had been lodged against them. Then they had to the 29th of March to answer back, and they had answered back saying that they admit the case and they would refund me. No, to the 15th of March, sorry. They had to the 15th of March to answer back to say if they were going to dispute the case or not. Before that, they got the paperwork out, the court got the paperwork in saying they admit the case. So from the 15th of March to the 29th of March, they had to refund me. So I put the paperwork in, and obviously the court contacts ToolSafe. Now, the last date for service, which means that they had to respond by the 8th of March to say whether they were going to contest it or whether they were going to admit it or whatever. So they admitted the case, so there's no case to answer. Then after that, they had a last day response, which means that they had to pay me back my money and that by the 29th of the 3rd. Now, that didn't happen, so again I had to put more paperwork into the court to say that they didn't do that. After that, the court decrees, sends them a warrant, a declaration or something like that, sends them a decree, which means that they must pay it. And this is the 13th of April just now, and on the 11th of April I got the money that I paid for the bandsaw back, right? But they never paid me my expenses, you know, for court costs and all that. So I'm back on to them again. I goes, yeah, I got my money, thanks very much, but you owe me this. Oh right, well, we don't know that. I sent them a copy of the decree, which they had anyway, and it says the exact same on mine as what it says on there. So I goes, you owe me that. Well, we'll see. So they come back the next day, which was yesterday the 12th, and paid me the expenses. Now, what they still haven't done was, I put in for the price of the bandsaw plus 8% plus my expenses. So they still owe me the 8% from the date that I bought it to the date that it closed, which is about 18 months. So they still owe me a few bob for that. Now, I can, and just because they're being fuckwits, I probably will just go for that money as well, because they owe me it. But I have got my money back. So now I've ordered a new bandsaw, and I'll get that after 2 days after Easter Monday. So that's Wednesday next week. I'll get a new bandsaw. Yeah. So I'm going to make a video of that. There'll be an unboxing, set it up, and we'll see how it goes. So that is the tale of the bandsaw. Now obviously I couldn't tell you any details of it until the court case was finished, because I couldn't mention any names, and I was certainly going to mention names. And it's tool save on eBay. Avoid the bastards, because they're not worth it. That's the story. I hope you liked it, because it's been a fucking journey, I can tell you. And if I'd caught a few folk, man, I'd have ripped their heads off. No, I can't say that. Ugh. It's been a journey, I can tell you. And yeah, anyway, it's finished. The tale of the bandsaw is complete, and I'm getting a new bandsaw. So, all the shite down below, thumbs up, everything, subscribe, and coming up, you'll see a new bandsaw in the workshop. Okay guys, take care, speak to you soon, bye.